Now, for more on this, Faleh Abdul Jabar is the director of the Iraq Institute for Strategic Studies. He joins us now live from Beirut. Thank you very much for your time. Now, I've read that you say that the battle for Mosul will be the most complicated battle in Iraq against Daesh to date. Why is that?
Well, we had the battles of Tikrit and Anbar. Al-Anbar, for example, is a homogeneous province in terms of ethnicity, religion, and sect. In Mosul, it's a different story. We have Sunni Arabs, we have Shiites, we have Turkmen, we have Kurds, we have Yazidis, and we have Christians, both Syriac and Arab-speaking Christians. So it's a mixture of all sects and groups who have one way or another vested interests, different representatives, and the political politics behind this is terribly, terribly complex. So it's a different story.
But in terms of the military battle, how's it looking?
Militarily, even, it's more complex. First, the Iraqi army, as we all know, has been in the process of being reorganized and redirected. In the past, they had, this kind of, the traditional structure of armed forces, armed divisions, infantry, etc. They didn't have any units to combat terrorism, one, and then they don't have such an expertise or specialization in urban warfare, which is very difficult, which proved very difficult and nasty in Fallujah and Ramadi. And this reorganization has been going on. It has been terribly slow, in a sense, and the Minister of Defense complained of that on several occasions. So on the one hand. On the other hand, we have this purge that started right after the fall of Mosul, which weakened the Iraqi army. Its size seems that's not enough to have the whole region around Mosul, notably to the east, to be captured before the onslaught. Because if this is not captured and the area linking Iraq to Syria is open, that would be a disaster, because it would give freedom of movement for ISIS or Daesh people to move in and out and to have reinforcement. I think that the Iraqis they don't like to see this happen.
If Mosul is fully recaptured, how big a blow is that for Daesh? Is that the beginning of the end of Daesh as we know them?
Absolutely, yes, because Mosul is the jewel of Daesh. It's not Raqqa. Raqqa is, compared to Mosul, Raqqa is just a small village. It's nothing. It's there on the map. It's the forgotten, small township. The real jewel is Mosul. It has around 2 million inhabitants. It has this symbolism. It's the second capital of Iraq. And we should remember that the so-called caliphate announced the establishment of the Islamic State from Mosul, from the Grand Mosque in Mosul. And Mosul is also the safe haven of Islamism and Arabism in the old-fashioned Arabism, which is wedded with Islamism. And that would give not only legitimacy to strengthen the legitimacy of Daesh, but also gives it a reservoir of recruitment that's too large to neglect.
Okay, Faleh Abdul Jabar, thank you very much for your time.